Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca, and with a less chat of sorts, honey. Had a little celebrity news to throw in there, a little social news, and I felt like talking to y'all today. And so let's get into some of the things that I wanted to discuss today. I found this article over on the Shade Room, and it caught my attention because I didn't know anything about it. And so I wanted to come in and discuss it with you guys and get your thoughts and opinions on it as well. The story I want to talk about is this new hashtag Justice for Elijah. Social media campaign launched to demand justice for a black teen who was killed for playing rap music. Thousands of social media users are hoping to use their power in getting justice for a 17-year-old Elijah Al-Amin of Arizona who was violently murdered for playing rap music. Last week, 27-year-old Michael Adams told police he slit Elijah's throat at the Circle K in Peoria because he was playing music too loud. Adams admits the boy did nothing to provoke the attack, nor did he threaten Adams, but the suspect claims he wanted to be proactive rather than reactive, alluding that people who listen to rap music are a threat to him and the community. Adams was charged with first-degree murder, and now the people are outraged that he's claiming mental illness as his defense for his actions, despite the fact that he has a violent past. According to records from the Arizona Department of Correction, Adams was released from the Arizona State Prison Complex in Yuma, where he served 13 months for aggravated assault just 2 days before the attack on Elijah. His criminal history also includes theft, marijuana violation, assault with a weapon. Once the murder charges were brought forward, however, Adams' lawyer said that he was set up for failure. They released him to the streets with no medication, no meds, no way to care for himself. It's easy as a society to shake our heads and say, well, they committed a crime, it's too late. We all have jails for that. When really what they need is treatment. They need a bed instead of a cell. Now, people are taking to Twitter to share their strong opposition to the lawyer's defense and demand justice be served for Elijah amid what was being called a clear act of racism. Young black teens are being murdered in the U.S. for wearing hoodies, playing with toys, listening to rap music, standing outside a store. This is a racial issue, not a mental health issue. These people are white supremacists and terrorists, and we are just basically tired of this okay? My opinion on that is simply this. I would have to agree. If he has a violent criminal background, then I'm tending to more believe. If this boy, which by the article, this boy did nothing wrong, but play some rap music. Everybody that listens to rap music is not a threat to the community or society as a whole. This man clearly has some issues. I think he got mental issues, but I'm not letting that mental issue be an excuse to let him off the hook. He was wrong. He has taken a life that he did not give. It's a life he cannot replace. And I feel that he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. If you got enough sense to say, I know he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't provoke me. I just feel that people that listen to rap music is a detriment to the community. Then you are within your mindset to know right from wrong. And you took this young man's life, and you need to be in prison you need to go to prison for this charge. You do. Now, I do believe that they do allow some inmates who have mental issues to be released, and they don't, provide them with anything or no information or anything to help them. That could possibly be the case here. But I just still can't find no reason to accept the fact that you shot and that you slit the throat of this young boy. For what? Because you didn't like the music he was playing. Now, again, there could be some mental issues here. Definitely. But are those mental issues so bad that he no longer is in tune with what's right and what's wrong? I think not. So I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that story at all. I'm not feeling the lies about him wanting to rid the community of bad people. By your own admission, this young boy did nothing to you. He wasn't doing anything. He has a right to listen to whatever the hell it is he want to listen to. And if you do not like the music to which he's listening to, then guess what? You have the option of not listening to it as well. It's just very disheartening. Y'all get down in the panel section, let me know what y'all think about that. I don't like that. So I stand with the hashtag Justice for Elijah, because the music he listened to should not have been a factor in someone hurting this boy. I can't roll with that. I'm sorry. I just simply cannot. I cannot, and I will not. In other news, child, the U.S. Women's National Soccer Team wins the 2019 Women's World Cup. Congratulations. The U.S. Women's National Soccer Team were the big winners at the 2019 Women's World Cup on Sunday after they defeated the Netherlands 2-1, making it their fourth cup title. According to CBS News, the team's co-captain spoke about the team's victory and said, "It's surreal. I don't know how to feel right now. It's ridiculous. It's surreal. I don't know how to feel like now. It's ridiculous." Let me see. Megan Rapinoe was awarded the Golden Ball Trophy. She posted posted her about her victory on her social media, quoting Nipsey Hussle as she celebrated. It ain't, what did she say? Ain't really trip on the critic. I just paid all my dues. I just respected the game, and now my name is in the news. Tripping on all the moves. Quote me on this. I got more to prove. That's a Nipsey Hussle quote. The team received tons of congratulations from celebrities all over. Forever Barack Obama will be my president. He said yes, 4-star, back-to-back. Congrats to the record breakers on the U.S. women's soccer team. An incredible team that's always pushing themselves and the rest of us to be even better. Love this team. One nation, one team. That's what our president, Barack Obama, said. Y'all President Donald Trump also tweeted his congrats to the team, saying congratulations to the U.S. women's soccer team on winning the World Cup. Great and exciting play. America is proud of you all. Child, whatever. Prior to the team's win, Megan reportedly vowed to boycott a visit to the White House. Nonetheless, Snoop Dogg was another big name to offer his congrats. He also mentioned how the women's team deserved better pay. The ladies also had the time of their lives once the game was over, and they went back to their locker rooms to celebrate. So congratulations to the U.S. women's soccer team on their major victory. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead on, girls. Y'all better do that. Y'all better do that, baby. Y'all better do that. I like to hear good news like that. I really do. I really like hearing good news like that. Now, moving along, Wendy Williams' son, Kevin Hunter Jr., has his assault case dismissed. That's right, family. The assault case against Wendy Williams' son, Kevin Hunter Jr., was dismissed in a New Jersey court. Prosecutors said they reviewed the case and decided that they no longer wanted to pursue charges against Kevin Jr. for allegedly punching his father in the face during a fight in a parking lot back in May. Wendy's estranged husband, Kevin Hunter Sr., was present at his son's hearing today and told the judge that he agreed with the prosecutor's decision to not pursue charges against his son. It also sounds like things are on the mend between the pair, as Kevin Jr. attorney reportedly said the family relationship is solid now. Kevin Sr. and Kevin Jr. were seen walking out of the court together, but Wendy was reportedly not present as she was shooting her talk show that morning. Back in May, the cops were investigating a scuffle between the father and son that happened in a parking lot of a store near the family's home in New Jersey. Kevin Jr. was eventually arrested for assault, even though Kevin Sr. did not want to pursue the matter legally. However, police still felt it was necessary to arrest Kevin Jr. on the assault charges. It all went down when Wendy reportedly dropped their son to the home so he could pick up something. She left and was planning to come back to get him shortly after. Kevin Jr. was reportedly unaware of his father being in the home at the time. Nevertheless, something was cool, and the two Kevins ended up going to the store together just after midnight. According to TMZ, Kevin Sr. and Kevin Jr. reportedly got into an argument in the store's parking lot. The argument was reportedly about Kevin Sr.'s demand for spousal support. Kevin Sr. also reportedly claimed that Wendy was brainwashing their son against him. However, things reportedly took a turn for the worse when Kevin Sr. allegedly put their son in a headlock. Kevin Jr. allegedly punched him in the nose to break the hold. TMZ also reported that the source with knowledge of the argument say Kevin Sr. has urged his son for a long time to carve his own path to success, and things apparently bubbled over Tuesday night when the conversation continued, and Big Kevin told his son that he needed to work hard on his own and without when Kevin told his son he needed to work hard on his own and without Wendy's handouts. Back in April, Wendy Williams filed for divorce following multiple rumors of her husband's infidelities. Well, I'm glad that the young man didn't get, they dropped the case against him, because I really don't feel like that, it was nothing criminal. This shit was personal. He tired of his mama looking like a fool and being hurt. And any child would feel that way about their parents that love them. So, although I did not condone a fight actually happening between a father and a son, I totally understood where the hell that shit was coming from. Because you get tired. Children get tired. They not kids forever, and they realize what's going on. They're not dumb at all. You have to give kids the benefit of the doubt. Understand that these young people, these millennials, they're not slow. We may have been considered a little bit slow because we didn't have the technology available to us as other people have had it. We didn't have all that. Wasn't no social media. Wasn't no awareness like that. So when you take the veil off somebody's eyes and they become more aware, they don't just become aware of the things only you want them to know. They become aware completely, meaning that they understand a whole lot more than we would probably have understood back in my day. Now, lastly, I want to talk about this Brooklyn woman arrested for claiming her nephew was in the back seat of her car, her stolen car, to get a faster police response. Girl, people do the most. Now, this woman not only going to be missing her car, but her freedom as well. According to the New York Daily News, a New York woman whose car was stolen Thursday is now in jail after falsely claiming her child was in the vehicle. The reason for the lie? To get a faster police response. Police say 22-year-old Tiffany Obi filed a police report just a few days ago. She reportedly runs into a store to get food and leaves the keys in the ignition, and once she returns, the car is gone. Mistake number one. We don't do that. I don't give a damn if you're in the upper echelon of society and in a neighborhood. You don't never drop out your car to go run in no store and leave them keys in no ignition, honey, because you could be very, very much so walking before the end of that day. And she was. According to the police, a man quickly jumped in the vehicle and take off with it. He reportedly abandoned the vehicle just a few blocks away, however. Unfortunately for Tiffany, her troubles have just begun. After filing the police report, authorities say Tiffany frantically bursts out that her 6-year-old nephew is in the back seat of the stolen vehicle. Investigators say her response prompted an immediate search for the vehicle and the child, by the police officers and members of the community. Soon enough, investigators say that they came to the realization the child was never in the SUV. In fact, he was at a relative's house, safe and sound. Tiffany has since been arrested and is expected to be charged with filing a false police report. Investigators are still looking for the man who stole the vehicle. Although Tiffany lied to the police, her intentions seem to be good. Statistically, police are likely to respond much slower to 911 calls made by my people of color, especially in the areas like Flatbush and Brooklyn. Now, my thoughts on that is simply this. I get it. As an African American, I know how slow the police can move on certain things. Say child or act like a distressed white woman, child, they there in 2.5, okay? But tell them somebody is either some black folks out here fighting or somebody done stole your shit, child, you might get a police response within 15 minutes to 30, maybe. But at the end of the day, you were wrong to include a child that was already at a relative's house safe. I get you want your vehicle, you want the police to respond, but that lie was not necessary because it put a whole community at up in arms, worried about a baby possibly being stolen, as well as your vehicle. So this is just a reminder that when you have police interaction of any kind, whether you initiate it or not, keep it cute, keep it honest. Because a lie can result in your ass going to jail. Just like this woman. Now, she's going to bond now. She's going to be all right. But they making an example out of her. Very much so like I would like them to make an example out the crazy-ass Louisa. Did y'all see? Sorry. Y'all know I got bad allergies, so forgive me. But did y'all notice that it's more viral videos coming out of people going in stores, opening up containers of different products and taking their pleasure with it and putting it back on the shelf? That is some nasty shit. Now, I know I talked about the Bluebell girl, and then I talked about the guy from Assumption Parish that did it as well. But upon my research up and down these internet streets, child, I saw one woman, a white woman. She opens up a bottle of Pepsi, takes a drink out of it, closes it back up, and sits it on the shelf. Another video, this white chick, is drinking is gargling her damn throat with the mouthwash and spit it back into the container and put it on the shelf. Now, I don't know how strict these laws are on that, but our officials, our lawmakers, come on now, while y'all jumping on bandwagons for unnecessary ass laws, like trying to tell a woman when and where she can procreate and produce a child. I don't have a problem. I got a problem with that. Don't worry about what her puss do. Worry about these people that are doing things that is actually a public safety issue. Who and what time a woman decides that she want to be a mother and go through a pregnancy, or when she decides she does not want to, should not be in the hands of the lawmakers, because lawmakers are not women most of the time, and they don't know how that feels. So, my opinion, instead of trying to control a woman's puss, you need to be working on laws that stop people from doing things like this. Copycat viral videos. That's ridiculous. And it's nasty. And again, it is a public safety issue. There are some sick and deranged people that are on the internet. Unfortunately, we cannot control that. But what we can do is make you understand that if you walk wrong or you move wrong, do stuff like this, you will definitely be locked up. And I think that's only right. I was disgusted. Mouthwash. Then y'all know I drink old nasty Pepsi every now and again. That just turned me completely off. I don't like that. You don't need to be, if you can't find no other way to go viral and get attention than to put your mouth on stuff, on products that the public could easily go behind you, anybody, and get. I don't know your mouth like that. And I'm not certain I want to. So I feel like they need to work on dealing with laws that govern this kind of thing. Miss Girl, I'm sorry you got caught up in this lie, but you started the lie. You shouldn't have never told the people because you want a quicker police response that a child was involved in it, because common sense didn't kick into you and say when they find out it wasn't ever no child in there, this is going to be considered filing a false police report and I'm going to carry my ass to jail. Come on, people. Stop doing stupid stuff. I cannot do stupid. I don't give a damn how. Even when I'm in my inebriated stages, I can't do stupid. That's just stupid, okay? That's ridiculous, child. That's ridiculous. Anyway, family, that was it. That was all. Tonight, I believe it's just ambition, so I'll be down here with that. Also, remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on these YT streets. Comment down below in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on all this stuff we discussed real quick this morning. It's still morning in Louisiana. It's like 11:29. But on the East Coast, it's 12:29, so I get it. But I hope you guys have a great remainder to your Tuesday. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button and then tapping that notification bell till it says all. That way, each and every time I go and drop a pre-recorded video or hit the live button from this channel, you're going to be notified and you can come in and enjoy the conversation that's always going on in the panel section. Have a great one, y'all. I'll see you later today. Peace.